welcome to this beautiful and nice, deep, relaxing meditation. And today we're going to focus the attention on soul consciousness. So go ahead and start by simply getting comfortable. Breathe in and breathe out. Very natural. No need to use your judging mind right now. No need to step into the rationality of having to make decisions or using your judging mind. Simply acknowledge your current state of presence with yourself. And that state of presence, it only requires for you to navigate into the depth of your conscious breathing. Pay attention to the noise of the air passing through your nasals and getting out through your nasals as well. Breathe in, breathe out. And you can go ahead and place your right hand over your stomach and your left hand over your chest, where the space of the heart is, to acknowledge that the air is passing through those two specific areas of your body. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out naturally. And at this point, nothing but the air that is filling all your lungs. It's important. It's the matter of fact, it's the only thing that is important in this state of presence. Gently recognize that your body is absorbing every particle available of hydrogen and oxygen. And every cell in your body is being nurtured by air, the gift of life, the force that gives you the impulse to simply move forward, to be in a contemplative state. Breathe in and breathe out. Nothing at this point is more important than you connecting with the magical essence, the divine essence of something so magically created by the divine, which is the air. A process that results from the union of several ecosystems that connect with each other. Mother Earth, plants, nutrients that in a perfect and harmonious way pass through a photosynthesis process and at the same time that it generates that air that is necessary for all of us as humans. It is also processed in the form of carbon dioxide, which is somehow miraculously recycled by plants, even by animals, and everything around that whole ecosystem is what it makes the profound divine connection between us human conscious beings and the rest of the ecosystems, the rest of the planet. Therefore, it generates a union with the One, with the universe. And then at this point, please make yourself aware that both of your foot are firmly grounded in the floor, and they are receiving the air in the form of a visualization. So visualize at this moment that as you're breathing in, the air is going through your nose. And it's passing through all your organism and all your systems. And at the same time, all that air is originating from Mother Earth. Therefore, visualize that the air, when you breathe it in, it comes from the bottom, all the way in the bottom, starting by your feet, your knees, your legs, your pelvis, and it's ascending gradually through your perineum, up and ascending through your spinal cord. all the way up till the top of your head. And when you breathe out, the air goes out from your nose. And then visualize as if every part of your body is letting go of any toxin, any residue of carbon dioxide, and it's returning gently to Mother Earth. And now that you have pictured the course of the root of the air going and ascending through your body, you're going to use that as a reference of visualization in your mind. And you're going to go very gradually from a state of calm alertness to a gradual relaxation of all your body, yet your mind is fully conscious. Your senses are fully conscious. You are conscious as a being. Breathe in naturally. Breathe out, following the pattern that was just explained. Breathe in, allowing the air to enter your feet, legs, then your perineum, and your spinal cord. The air is gently filling the space of the lower abdomen, the mid-abdomen, the solar plexus, the chest, the throat, the midbrain, the forehead, and the top of the head. Letting the air being released, letting it out gently, and breathe it in again, passing through the base of your spine, from lower abdomen, middle abdomen, then your chest, your throat, your midbrain, and the top of your head. One more time, breathe out. And the next time that you breathe in, visualize the air is passing through your spinal cord, feeding every cell of your body, of your nervous system, of your pulmonary systems, your circular system, your blood, your heart, going all the way up to your throat, the midbrain, the whole brain, the forehead, and now the top of the head. And this time you feel that there's a pull. Something is pulling. Something that is in the top of your head. It pulls you up. Very gently, you start detaching from the consciousness of your physical body, And you start creating in your mental process and in your creative mind the image of your energy flying up, up, up into a higher, elevated state of consciousness. A space where there is non-corporeal scenarios. Everything within and around in this moment is becoming pure energy. Allowing yourself to simply breathe into that energy, making the focus of the attention that energy, that simple yet very deep state of being. Simply being present with yourself. Simply being present with your self-awareness. Just with the self-awareness of breathing in and breathing out. And notice that along with that state of being, you as a source of energy, you're flying higher and higher and higher, ascending to the subtle world, where you can contemplate light, small points of light, like little sparkles, like stars. And right in front of you, you notice that there is a star that is more predominant than the rest of them. A golden, beautiful point of light. And the more you pay attention to your breathing, breathe in and breathe out, the point of light in front of you becomes bigger. It expands in your mental map, in your mental visualization. So when you breathe in, you're giving oxygen to that point of light, same as when you're giving oxygen to a fireplace. And when you breathe out, that light already expanded and very near to your being, gets closer and closer to that state of being, which is you. And you start feeling surrounded by this light. You start feeling protected by this light. And at this point, you're no longer attached to any of your body consciousness, nor your mind consciousness. You're simply allowing yourself to be nurtured by this light, by this energy that cannot be touched, can only be felt in the sense of heat. Notice that this light now it is part of you and it surrounds all around you and within you. Visualize you as a being of light, as a being of an elevated emotion, which you're going to give it the name of joy or peace or love. Therefore, when you're breathing in through that light, you're breathing that feeling that you have chosen in your mind. Whether it is joy, or is it peace, or is it love? Breathe it in. Breathe in peace. Breathe out anything that does not serve as peace. If you choose to breathe joy and happiness, breathe out the opposite of it and let it go. Breathe out doubt, insecurities. If you're breathing love, breathe out any low and dense energy contrary to that elevated emotion of love, and simply surrender it into the infinite space. Just let it go. Let it go through your breathing out. Breathe in that light along with your statement, and breathe out whatever you don't want to experience. Breathe in the feeling that you want to experience in that higher self-consciousness. And notice that as you breathe in and you breathe out, you're flying, you're flowing in space, a space that is unlimited, a space where there is nothing but an invisible stillness. No noise whatsoever. Simply enjoy being in the state of nothing. At this point, you are completely detached from your body consciousness. You're also detached from your rational thinking. And yet you are connected with the most beautiful and pleasant presence, which is the presence of the silence. The presence of joy and peace that resides within yourself and around, just by simply being, without the need to identify with anything. There's no need to identify with a name, a circumstance, a genre. There's no need to identify with material things, nor with the physical body. It is just a contemplative state. It is the simple contemplation of the existence of the energy that it's already part of your own essence. Is what you are. It's the simple act of being your own natural self, your own authentic self, which is that peace, that joy, that love in which you have chosen to elevate your consciousness. Notice that as you breathe in and you breathe out, at the same time you are a source of light. You are a seed that belongs to a higher and greater intelligent and yet loving, peaceful intelligence. And as you're flowing in that state of being right now in this present moment, which is the only moment that exists and which is eternal, notice that there are some colors in the cosmos in which you are moving freely and limitlessly. There's some orange, yellow, red colors that constitute that subtle and peaceful world. They are also part of the infinite. the limitless reality of the universe, in which the presence is always there, it's always been there, and will always be there. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful silent presence that you do not feel the need to define, and yet simply contemplate. Breathe in, breathe out. Allowing your state of current being to be nurtured with anything and everything that you need and you want to have in other types of consciousness. Whether it is in your physical body consciousness that you want to experience health, this intelligent love, this divine limitless universe is already providing you. It always has. You don't need to chase for health because it already exists within you. Or whether it is wisdom in the mental mind, this intelligent force is also providing. It always has provided it. It has always existed for you, within and around you. And you don't need to force it, you don't need to chase it. It's simply there in this moment, within and around that seed of light that you are. Get into the self-awareness that this light is a beautiful golden light. It's a beautiful, beautiful, brilliant light. That's who you are. That's who you truly are. A seed of loving, peaceful, joyful light that comes from a greater loving eternal light. Allow yourself to recognize that this light within and around you has made you eternal. You always have existed. You always have been there as a flowing source of energy. Yet you have chosen in a cyclical time, meaning the infinite time of the divine presence, to materialize, to manifest in a physical form. Breathe in and breathe out. Allow yourself to navigate in your creative process rather than in your judging rational process. Everything within and around you is connected with this beautiful, beautiful energy that flows eternally. Breathe in, you as light, and breathe out, you as light. Breathe in, breathe out. And flow in the presence of this unique moment. The only moment that exists right now is this, is now. Potentialize the presence of your essence as a source of energy by gently placing your left hand in your heart and your right hand in your belly. And bring the awareness to the space of the heart where all feelings, all emotions that make part of a physical body consciousness reside. And feel free to bring the light that you visualize in your forehead to be placed in your heart space, and allow that beautiful light to touch any cell, any system, any structure, anything that needs to be healed inside that space. Allow it. Simply breathe in and breathe out, and visualize this light occupying that space in the center of your chest. And as you visualize, you also notice a slight increase in temperature inside of yourself while you breathe in and you breathe out. Breathe in, light. Breathe out, doubt. Trusting that whatever you're building within your own visualizations and your own imagination, it's part of your essence. It's part of the great you. Without the need of identity. Without the need of rationalizing or questioning or rotulating or giving names. You're simply you. You are in your heart and in your mind a soul consciousness. You are awareness. You are light. Who has chosen to take care of a body consciousness, who has been given, and more importantly, it has been gifted to you as body consciousness. Full of atoms, molecules, cells, systems, and a body consciousness that you have graciously received to use it as your tool to transit on the planetary experience called life on the Mother earth. Allow the air to keep you connected in your heart with that beautiful essence of the light that exists and always has been existed within and around you. Gently and smoothly start or begin to return to this body consciousness of yours. Showing the feeling of gratitude for the wisdom, the knowledge that you just have acquired in your mind. Being grateful and thankful for whatever this energy has provided you in the form of insights, in the form of images, in the form of feelings, in the form of new learnings, new discernments. And be grateful because all that knowledge that resides inside of yourself has been given by your own higher self, by your own universal, loving, joyful and peaceful intelligence, yet powerful, limitless, and miraculous eternal energy. Notice the power within you, yet also notice that this presence, which is the present moment, is filled with love, with joy, with stillness, with silence. A beautiful space where you don't need to control anything, yet you are in control of everything. Gradually start moving your fingers, your toes, and with that sense of gratitude, bring to your awareness that beautiful smile of yours. Feel that peace, feel that joy, feel that love inside of yourself and around yourself. And whenever you're ready, just go ahead and open your eyes and remain with the remembrance, with the continuous and eternal remembrance of the light that you are, of the essence of who you truly are. Always remembering that you are much more than your physical body consciousness. Always remembering that you are much more than your circumstances or situations, that you're much more than your judging mind, and that you are much more than your own limitations. You are light.